Hello everybody, how are we all doing? I'm just going to turn this down just a smidge because I think it's a little on the loud side. But how are we all today? Finally, we're getting to a game that I haven't played, and one of very, very few Final Fantasy games that I haven't played, and the only one that's single player and numbered that I've never played, and it's Final Fantasy IV. Now, before everyone goes off and starts saying that the PSP version is better, I'm playing the version I own, which is the Steam version. And I've heard conflicting things that some people prefer the PSP one, some people prefer the 3D one, so I'm going to go with the one I haven't seen loads of other people streaming. So I'm going with the DS/Steam one, because it's the one that speaks to me most. Now, before we get started on the actual game itself, of course, I do shout out one of my patrons every time I do one of these streams or videos. And today that person is going to be Nalthien, who has been on my streams and for a long while now, and a supporter of my Patreon for a very long time. So a massive thank you goes out to you. And therefore, if you would like a title card just like you see on the left-hand side here, made just for you, as well as other benefits like being part of voice chats that we all do, being part of Would You Pull sections on my Dissidia videos. There's lots of stuff to look forward to, so perhaps you might like to consider joining my Patreon and supporting the channel further, and thank you very much if you do. Now, like I said, I've never played this game before, so this is going to be very interesting. Now, as you're all aware, I have no issue with, we'll go normal. Not hard on a first playthrough, I don't think. But I have no issue with gameplay tips, backseat gaming, all that stuff is fine. There are things about the story in this game that I do already know, because I have played enough Final Fantasy games to know. But if I can help it, I'd like to be surprised by some stuff.
So we are.
This one has voice acting.
Trouble's here, too. Orders may be orders, but this goes too far.
We got fun of this voice acting. I do have a cup of tea, which I haven't had in ages, with a reversed J on it on the screen.
Lord Captain! We're the Red Wings, the pride of Barry.
I'm allowing myself
Must
one
we now
cup
be
of tea to
thieves
start
sent
this.
to plunder from the weak?
Enough.
But Lord Captain, the Mysidians offered no resistance, and still we cut them down.
Listen to me. We did no more than what our kingdom's peace and prosperity required us to do. The Mysidians knew too much of the crystal and its secrets. His Majesty deemed it so. We are the Red Wings of Baron. It is not our place to question the orders of our king.
Lord Captain.
Lord Captain! Monsters at the fore!
Well, we go straight into a fight then. Oh, there's an auto battle button. Oh, auto battle, yes. It's a little bit choppy compared to FF3 though. Like, frame rate wise, a little bit choppy. Which is interesting. It seems slower compared to FF3, which is odd. I'm fairly sure 3 came, or at least battles do, the rest
Everyone
doesn't,
alright?
which is very interesting.
But all these monsters as of late.
Disturbing, is it not? I wonder what it bodes.
Very
We've reached the
interesting.
castle, my lord.
Well then, prepare for landing, men.
Darkness works differently. Okay. I find it interesting that the battles are slower in terms of frame rate than the rest of the game. Maybe that's a Steam update thing. No nostalgia away. I know a lot of you guys are I know a lot of people have been really looking forward to this particular game and the Countup. Oh, that music. Oh, hello, Nalthien. You've just missed your title card being brought up on screen. The young lord returns triumphant. You did secure Mysidia's crystal, did you not? The crystal is ours, but the Mysidians, they did not even raise a hand in their own defense, Bygan. All's the better, is it not? Only fools would dare oppose the almighty will of Baron. Come, we must not keep his majesty waiting. So how is everybody this evening? I spent a lot of today trying to get FF3 up on YouTube because I was so behind on it. And I'm just like, I've got to get it up before FF4. I have to get it up before FF4. But I think I figured out how to get it done in a timely manner in the future. So hopefully that's the last time you'll see massive uploads all at once. Hopefully. Your Majesty, I fear our good Lord Cecil's faith in you begins to waver. Does it now, indeed? Your loyalty and worth are proven once again, Captain Bygan. But the crystal is all that matters. Bring him before me, as you wish. Lord Cecil, His Majesty bids you enter. So they're already turning on him. Oh, thank you very much for the follow there, Blub MBR. I didn't have any sound on that, though, I don't think, which is very rude. The Kingdom of Baron Hell shall return, Cecil. You have brought me the crystal, I trust. I have, Your Majesty. Relinquished the water crystal. It is genuine, Your Majesty. So it is. See how it shines. That will be all, Cecil. You may leave us now. Your Majesty, have you some other matter to discuss? It's not on right now. There's no music right now. It's just turned off. Our king has granted you your leave, and yet you would trouble him further. I know it is not my place to ask, Your Majesty, and yet I pray you can forgive my indiscretion. But what is it you aim to do? Your ways are not as they once were. My men's hearts grow heavy with misgiving. As does yours? Your Majesty, no, I would never doubt. Do you take me for a fool, Cecil? Do you think your treasonous whisperings escape my ears? After all I've done for you, Cecil, you wound me. This is most unfortunate, but I can place no trust in one who offers none in return. I hereby relieve you of command of the Red Wings. My liege. You will go now to the Valley of Mist instead. There is a task I would have you do. A phantom creature haunts the borders of that land, the Eidolon of Mist. You will slay it and deliver this ring to the village that lies beyond. They will know its meaning. Be gone at first light on the morrow. Your Majesty. Sorry, I have to sip. Oh, there's our boy in blue. In blue. I beg you, my liege, reconsider. You know Cecil would not betray you. Arcane, I was not aware this matter concerned you, but as you seem so eager to protect your friend, let your spear accompany his blade on the road to Mist. Your Majesty, I've no more words. Take the ring and be gone while my mood is yet fair. Obtain the carnelian signet. My liege. I don't know why the audio would be glitching. Cain, forgive me, I did not mean to draw you into this. What's to forgive? We'll slay this Eidolon of his and all will be forgotten. You'll be commanding the Red Wings again before you know it. Cain, you must be tired from Mysidia, no? Leave the preparations to me and get yourself some rest. Okay, so now we're actually in control. What's this? I for one believe in our king. I cannot help but sense a changed air about His Majesty as of late. Now, does this have the same thing as FF3, where there's, like, hidden walls everywhere? Because FF3 I had played some of before. Like, I never finished it. Well, there's Cain, look. Hello. What is it? This is all my doing, forgive me. I told you there's nothing to forgive. What's wrong? It isn't like you to act like this. I did not train in the way of the dark sword so I could steal from innocence, Cain. I trained because His Majesty asked it of me. Time to adjust battle settings. Oh, okay, yeah, I shall. I want to increase the speed, won't I? You mustn't blame yourself for the orders you were given. Our king had his reasons, I'm sure of it. I envy you, Cain. I'm very well, thank you, Demon. Like I said, today has been spent mass uploading FF3 stuff and being stressed out by doing it. But it's all done. It's all up. I'm sure there's mistakes and there's things missing, but it's there. Hello there, Isvar, how are you? Cecil, so you saw me. I saw the openings you left. How do you expect to lead the Dragoons if you can't even guard your own flank? Hi there, Renepsors, how are you? My father's blood is in me. I will lead the Dragoons, have no fear of that. You're certainly headstrong enough. No more holding back, Cecil. Fight to win this time. Oh, they're Ken and Ryu. Don't overthink things, Cecil. You need to keep your wits about you. Or do you mean to send me off against the idol on loan? Of course not. We leave early on the morrow. Best get some sleep. If our esteemed commander, Lord Cecil the Red Baron, wins join us one, if the enemies of Barony need fear. Cecil's a character that seems like he's transformed quite a lot since his game. Like, this is the thing. I do know a fair bit of story. Like, I won't tell you which bits, because then you won't spoil anything. But, like, because I've played so many crossovers and spin-offs and things like that of Final Fantasy games in general, like, I'm bound to know some stuff. But, like I said, I'm not going to tell any of you which bits I know, because then otherwise you'll think that I know things that I don't, and you'll spoil things. His Majesty seems to have almost regained a bit of his youth in recent days, but there's more than that. Something about him seems different. I'm going to turn a fan on. It's very, very warm in here. See, one thing, I don't know if everybody else does this, but because I'm allowing myself my one cup of tea for the day, I love the fact that I can play games like this with one hand and like just sit at my tea with the rest. It's great, love it. Very relaxing. Sleep, huh? You don't even feel sleepy? That's odd, I swear I did it right. No. Thank you very much for the sub there, Isvar. Are volumes and everything all alright for you guys, just so I can double check? No, after 6 o'clock I'm not allowed to get more teas. After 6 o'clock I'm done. Like, I'm being naughty by having this one. So, sounds all good. So, like, the sound against like, the alerts and me, it's all fine, because I've been playing around with stuff today, that's why I'm asking. The vault below houses Baron's ancestral treasures. Entrance within is forbidden in the name of His Majesty the King. Thank you very much for the resub there, I'm Popo. Baron Castle. I'll turn the game sound down just a touch. Hold on. So if I turn the sound down on there, but the sound of the rest of it up. Oh no, that's off completely. And then turn this bit to match. That might be better. That might be better. Yeah, Baron Castle's massive. This tower is closed. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out where I've got to go. So it's not in here. Sid in this looks really strange, doesn't he, from what I remember? Alexandria is huge, to be fair. Okay, what's down this direction? Oh, I think I must be on the right track. Cecil. Ah, there's our girl. We do love a bit of Rosa. Do love a bit of Rosa. Getting Sarah from FF3 vibes from that outfit, though. Like, girl, she on display. Thank goodness, you're alright. The orders for Mystidia came so suddenly I'd worried. We're fine. Small wonder considering we fought mages who didn't fight back. Cecil. I'll visit you in your tower later. Of course, I bet you will. I bet you will. How do I feel about the direction of Opera Omnia? What excites me the most about its future and what worries me the most? I've felt a bit burnt out by it recently, if I'm perfectly honest, because I've been enjoying exploring other things because it's become a bit formulaic for me. But I am excited for the future, like, because I'm looking forward to still playing it and still covering it and stuff like that. But equally, I am feeling a little bit burned by the game in general because it doesn't seem to give me anything I want. Have I seen the 5.5 patch notes? I have, and I'm very excited for Tuesday. We've imprisoned the Mystidian mages who stood against us. It should be safe to speak to them as long as you do so through the bars. Through the glass doors. You're that filthy Dark Knight. Do you truly think what you've done will go unpunished? Referring to FF14. What you do to us is of little consequence, but please, you must restore the crystal to Mysidia. You know nothing. That crystal is not some mere glittering stone. Mm-hmm. That's it. No more tea. All gone. All gone. Oh, how much are they charging on the market board for it? Because I'll just pick up another one and sell it. How much are they charging on the market board for Magitech Predator? Because I've got loads of Moogle Tomes still and don't quite know what to do with them. So I might just do that. Well, well, look who's home. Yeah, Sid Polendina, isn't it? I know this. See, that's the other thing. I know a lot of the stuff that comes from these like other characters and stuff because of the card game. Rose has been worried sick about you, you know. Make that girl cry and you'll have me to answer to, do you hear? Speaking of girls, how are my babies? Didn't burn out of any engines, did you? I mean, is it bad that my mind went to my baby? Like, speaking of girls, my babies, engines, mine went to motorboat. Just saying. I'm very well, thank you, Yamano. How are you? You and them goons of yours need to treat those ships with more respect. Hey, why the long face? Something the matter? Sid, I mean, Sid gives me that kind of vibe where you can tell he's a bit of a lech. What? And he's sending you to hunt the Eidolon instead? But what'll happen to the Red Wings without you? I tell you, something's gotten into His Majesty. He's ordered me to build a new ship, you know. A more manoeuvrable one with more firepower. What's he thinking? I'm not building these things for him to wage war. There's talk about the townspeople as well. Everyone's worried about where Baron's headed. And now the King's sending you away from us? Missed, eh? Well, you take care of yourself. Suppose I don't need to worry about you, though, do I? I'd best be on my way, too. That daughter of mine is going to wring my neck if I spend another night here without checking in at home. Oh, that's harsh. 4%. Oh, I'm so sorry. Ooh. Namingway. I travel the world bestowing new names upon those dissatisfied with the ones they already possess, but as of late I find fewer and fewer wishing to take advantage of my renaming services. What say you? Won't you try a new name on for size? Oh, you can actually change the names. You can actually change the names. Didn't know that. I was told for ages that you couldn't. So we'll keep it. Oh, you can't change. Oh, you can't change it. You can't change it. Well, this is certainly unprecedented. It's almost as though my existence here serves no purpose. A Namingway who cannot change a man's name is no Namingway at all. I believe it is time I embarked on a new journey to find my proper place in this world. Well then, until we meet again. Okay, that'll be why everyone told me that you can't change his name. Fair enough. Yeah, voice acting. Of course, yeah. Voice acting means you can't. I've turned your bed, my lord. They told me you would be departing again on the morrow. Rest well tonight. Thank you, wench. You may leave now. Oh, is there a side quest for him in this then, is there? See, like, he's got this tower all to himself, right? He's got this tower. It's all good. It looks good. What is going on with the bed? Like, you couldn't have gotten yourself a nicer bed. Actually, that's a good point. Let's check the settings. Music. Let's turn these down just ever so slightly. Voices are fine. Faster. Subtitles on. Window. Oh, what we got? We got blue. We got pink. We got grey. Turquoise. Do love a little bit of turquoise. Different grey. Or orange. I think it might have to be the turquoise, don't you? What do we think? Well, alright, forest green if you want to be a seafoam green. We'll go with that. I think that's the one. I think that's the one. Help and quit. The turquoise. That one. Thank you very much for the follow there, Baron Corvo. No, I quite like the turquoise. I think it's nice. I like it. It's different, and it fits. Well, it doesn't really fit my colour scheme, but I like it, so it doesn't matter. Rest for the night. Yes. Only you could be pedantic about the colour. Like, come on.
Your Majesty, what's become of you? Where is the noble knight, the man who took
The
me
voice
in as
acting's
an
not
orphan
bad.
and raised
It's not
me
bad.
as his own? The strong, just king I once knew. Is a crystal worth all this? Robbing a peaceful people of what's theirs by right. What need could be so great?
Yeah, it's actually quite nice. I'm impressed.
King's orders or no, there's no forgiving what we've done.
Yeah, just sleeping in his armour casually.
Cecil,
Hello.
won't you tell me what happened? First you're sent off to Mysidia, and now to hunt some beast again so soon? Did something happen in Mysidia?
Yes, I
No,
slaughtered a bunch of
It's
innocents.
nothing.
Sorry, love.
Then why won't you look at me?
Because you're
In
falling out
Mysidia,
of your
we-
left cup.
We stole a crystal from people who had done no wrong. I've worn this darkened armor for so long now. There's no mote of light left in me. Not even in my heart.
So does this have the same voice actors as
You're
Dissidia?
a good man, Cecil.
Like NT, etc. And the
I'm
PSP
a
ones?
coward. A
Theme of
coward
Love.
who cannot even defy orders
That's really
he
cool,
knows he ought not follow.
Because Kane's voice in Dissidia makes my pants tight.
Cecil of
So-
the Red Wings is many things, but he is no coward. Not the Cecil who I love.
The music's really... This is partly why I wanted to play this version as well, because I listened to some of the music in both of them, and I actually prefer it in this.
If anything were to happen to you, I couldn't...
God, she's falling out.
Kane will be with me. I'll be fine. It's late. You should get some
I
rest.
shouldn't laugh, because I know this is a really sincere moment, but I honestly looked like he was about to just grab a boob.
Be careful.
I want main theme in this one. I was devastated at the end of 3 when they didn't play main theme.
Thank you, Rosa. But I know what I've become.
I was devastated. I know this game plays a lot of the main theme though, so it's fine. Yes, I saw. I saw Theme of Love played at Distant Worlds, and Uematsu-san was in the audience, and he cried at Theme of Love, and no other track. It was quite. It was really
I'll be
sweet.
counting on you, my friend.
Then you've nothing to fear.
Shh, Kane's talking. There it is. Every time. Every time I hear this theme, the hairs on my arm stand on end. Thank you very much for the follow there, Rioch. And for that comment as well, Baron Corvo. That's very kind of you. God. And so the Dark Knight Cecil, stripped of his command of the Red Wings, set out for the distant Valley of Mist. Yeah, I knew that he's also War in Darksiders. Together with Kane, commander of the Dragoons, he would pursue a faceless quarry and a chance for redemption. Yeah, about time I got my main theme. The advent of the airship had marked the realization of mankind's most ancient dream, but man is a creature seldom sated, and he was quick to dream anew. With the unparalleled might of the Red Wings, Baron's military soon reigned supreme. Why then does its king now seek the crystals? I love this piece of music so much. And why have fearsome monsters suddenly begun to overrun the once calm land? If the crystals know, they share no answers, only their pure and silent light. No, when that theme played in FF1, that slayed me. Like, if you go back and watch my FF1 playthrough, that one I genuinely choked up on. Right, so I take it I have Kane in my party now. Well, it's funny you mention that because I've been looking at doing some other projects and stuff recently. Like, basically, I've been wanting to do some stuff with 14 as videos. I've been wanting to do... there's loads of things I've been wanting to do, honestly. But I'm trying to consolidate time. 4's got a fantastic battle theme. Not sure I like the victory theme, though. Not sure I like the victory theme, but... Yes, auto is everything. And when you're in early game, auto is everything. And if FF3 is anything to go off of, we need to do a bit of grinding. There are hidden summons. Okay. Well, 14 I stream twice a week already, but I want to start doing videos for it. Definition of an airship is called an aerostat, or lighter-than-air aircraft that can navigate through the air under its own power. Aerostats gain their lift from a lifting gas that is less dense than the surrounding air, like helium and stuff like that. So leveling is just leveling, yeah? There's no FF2 rubbish or none of that. Well, if there's a town right next to me, I'm guessing this is the town of Baron. And if there's an inn, which there is, then I can do a little bit of leveling. So that's good. None of this rubbish. No FF2 randomness. FF3 wasn't too bad. FF3 wasn't too bad. Because it was levels and job levels. Simple. FF2, I'm glad we're done with FF2. Let's put it that way. Ah, by the way, I've lost just under a stone now in terms of weight since a month ago. So like all this fasting and stuff, it's working and I'm getting more used to it and it's doing okay. Just another stone and a half to go. Oh, the doors. The doors, the trap doors, no. So much no. I mean, Teller's a way off yet, so. I love the characters in 2. I love Therian. I love the Emperor. Everyone knows I love the Emperor. Like, I adore the Emperor. He's so extra in everything. And I love Minwu. But the game is just... It's the same reason I don't like the Saga games. Like, I want to like the Saga games, but they're just more convoluted than they're worth. Run, run, run. I'm trying to think of what other games I'm really looking forward to doing. Because 5 and 6 I haven't played in years. Like, years and years. But, like, I mean, the thing is, like, all these early Final Fantasies, like, I played originally, apart from 4, obviously, I played originally when I was young. Like, I was like 14, 15. So I just played it. Like, I didn't know any of the broken stuff. I didn't know any of the, like, ways of breaking the game or anything. I just played it. So when it comes around to doing the later games, I'll know a lot more what I'm doing, and I'll need a lot less help. But like these early ones, I like the fact that people can join in and kind of say what's going on with stuff, and it's really nice. Yeah, the Steam one, they've actually done quite well. My auto mode of OO has changed. Yes, it's now FF4 auto mode. Go to the left of the current area and look for a group of trees in the shape of a circle. What, this one? Oh. The first Chocobo forest. Caught you, Chocobo. I has Chocobo. Which can walk across rivers. Is there anything else in there, though? So is it just for safe travelling like FF2? The stench of chocobo pervades the air. Okay, well that's obviously fat chocobo of some description. Okay. Like that's clearly fat choco. So I'm going to go into the town in a bit. I'm just doing a little bit. I just want to get ahead of the game. I just want to get ahead of the game, do a little bit of the grinding. Well, I haven't actually spent a point of MP just yet. I'm literally just attacking things right now. Is there any interaction I can have with the burb now, or is there not? No, I'm sure I should be fine on normal difficulty, but I would rather get ahead of the game anyway, because we don't want a repeat of FF3, where I die every 5 minutes. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of grinding now, because if the party members change quite frequently, I'm sure they change back as well. And levels I would have thought would reflect across that. Oh, I mean, that's nice. I'm pleased, because they're, you know... Use the in. See if we can find some items. That's clearly a button of some sort. Yeah, there we go. Eye drops. Tent. Gnomish bread. Oh, what'd she say? Lord Cecil, I've done no ill, I swear it. My taxes are all paid. So everyone's terrified of Cecil. Your mere presence here is payment enough. There's no sparklies to tell you about items this time round. Oh, okay. Lithe and comely dancers wanted. Inquire at the counter. So let's go have a little wander and have a look around, shall we? The Devil's Road. This building houses the entrance to the Devil's Road. The Dweoma path. That's a word I've never seen before. Doma? The Doma path that leads to Mysidia? In quieter days it was a thriving means of trade, but now the wizards have sealed the exit on their end, effectively closing the route. There is also a military classroom down in the cellar, though I'm sure you've no need to be taught about combat. So what's this button for? There's a teleporter. Where does that take me? Oh, the Mysidian. Oh, it would take you to Mysidia. Did I pronounce that correctly? Doma? An old English word meaning witchcraft. Oh, okay. Uh-oh, it's a Dark Knight. But, you know, I don't think you look so mean. Dark Knight bad. My lord, I've spoken no ill of His Majesty, I swear it. Why don't I show you a little something and we can forget everything? You alright? Dirty wench! Sure. Sure. I'm in the water. Say, what a beast! Bronze hourglass. Oh, there's more items in here as well. Tent. Just those two? Yeah, just those two by the looks of things. How do I get out? Okay, I can run up the waterfall. Yeah, the exclamation mark's very handy. Hello, old lady. Door on the west side, you say? Ah, yes, yes, the old waterway flows to the castle. It's kept under lock and key now, child. Yeah, why not? Why not run up a waterfall? That's fine, right? No, been in there. Grim are these days that our king trains his men in the way of the dark sword. Oh, there are items where the grand... Oh, okay, fair enough, I'll go back. No problem. That looked like an item as well. Hold on. Oh, I didn't even see what that was. I was mashing the button to try and get it, so I didn't even see what that was. There's no items there. It's an exit. Hiya, King Link. How are you? Okay, so you have to go around the... Right, okay, so you have to go around it. I will do my best. Phoenix down. Always handy at this point. Any others? Go around some more. And another Phoenix down. Okay. And a gold needle in the flowers. Cool. Okay, the one thing I will say is I don't want to hear people complaining about which version of the game I'm playing. Like, I'm sure lots of people like the PSP one, but I've chosen to play this one. Because I like the 3D, I like the voice acting, I think the music's really good. I just get the impression that a lot of people are going to tell me that I'm playing the wrong version, and I'm not down for that. Well, what we got in here? Sid's house. Father was out working all last night again. When will he realise he's not young enough for this anymore? You'll tell him for me, won't you, Cecil? Tell him he needs to settle down. The townspeople have been saying horrible things about His Majesty and others at the castle. It's all Father's been able to do these to still their tongues. We know there are plenty of good men there like you. Ouch. Maybe don't touch the fireplace. She's finished. New engine too. Exactly. Kane is talking, everyone be quiet. I think that's everything then. So, item shop. Check out what's... Oh, hold on. Oh no, that was just talking. That's fine. See, this is what I mean. I'm gonna... right, hold on. Bam. You're entitled to your opinions, of course. I want to hear it. Phoenix down. Probably should get some potions. A bestiary. Bestiary's Libra, so... Let me see where else is there. I think I've been everywhere in town now. I don't think there's anywhere else left for me to go to. Been there. Been in the inn. Yeah, I think I've been everywhere now. So I think we're just moving on now. No idea where I'm going. No idea where I'm going at all. I'll probably go find the, Well, I wouldn't be going in from memory, because I have no memory of this game because I haven't played it before. These birds can petrify you? What, at this point in the game? Left on the world map. There's birds that can petrify you now? I missed Rose's mum. I thought I'd visited every house in that town. Oh, gradual petrify, not instant petrify. That's less bad, because you can get out of that. That's less bad. Oh, Cecil's leveling. Cecil's level surely is worth grinding. Let me go in and have a look. Yeah, this is normal mode. Status, HP, it's alright. So where's Rose's mum then? People telling me off. His door is locked. No, I don't want spoilers for it if that's the case. I can stab a guess at that, but... Sid's house. Rose's house. Right, okay. His Majesty's recent behaviour troubles me. Even you and your men have been doing some terrible things as I hear it, odd as though they may be. All I ask is that you keep Rosa out of harm's way. Don't involve her in these dangerous games you men must play. Okay, so urns? No. Ouch. Is there any reason for me to be here? I'm clicking around. It doesn't appear like there's a... Right, so you had a go at me for that. Right, so let's go to the Chocobo Cave. Chocobo Forest, sorry. Get on a Chocky. Early Chocky. It's got a big head. That Chocobo has a very large head. I hope I'm going the right way. This cave? Oh, it's Namingway again. It's greetings and salutations again. Your name was Cecil, was it not? After we last spoke... Oh, I pressed the button too quick. Having undertaken the task of mapping, the name of Namingway now seems rather inappropriate. Namingway became Mappingway, the cartographer. Alright, let me give you this. Obtain the Wayfarer's map. It's an enchanted map that will draw itself as you traverse the floors of caves and dungeons, and that's not all. For each map you complete, you'll receive a fantastic reward. I hope you'll find it useful. Well then, until we meet again. See, now I've played other games that have this feature, and I'm guessing... Oh, you can literally just press X to switch. That's quite cool. So, where's the map then? Why can't I see the map? Like, Star Ocean did this, and I think the Tales games do it as well, and they normally give you really strong rewards later on. Yeah, I figured they might be. Try some buttons, I will. Joe, I'm actually using a new controller for this now. I like, because this is actually my other half's. I bought it for him, like, last year for his birthday, I think. So but it's the Razer Raiju PS4 controller, but because it doesn't work on PS5, I mean, he plays the Xbox now more, he's letting me use it for PC gaming, so I'm getting used to a new controller. Ah, map. Oh, I can have it as an overlay. That's cool. Oh, well, that's actually really nice. That's way better than FF3's. Leave this place. Who's there? Potion. See, this is like, you'll probably hate me for this, but I probably won't sit there and like check my character's thoughts every 5 minutes because I just don't do that. Slow on everyone, lovely. That's like, sure. And blind, sure, why not? Wow, enemies are pretty mean at this point in the game, given that I'm like missing and stuff like that the whole time. I thought I turned the speed of the combat up, by the way. Well, in part because I do have 15 games still to... Well, I have 12 games still to get through. So, Like, when it gets to a point where FF16 has a release date, that worries me, because it's like, oh, I have a time limit now. FF3 I thought was genuinely hard. Like, at times it was genuinely difficult. Like, the final boss of FF3, I'd say Cloud of Darkness is the hardest final boss I've seen. Tactics might replace 11. I did set it to fastest speed. I mean, they did cast slow on me, to be fair. And blind sticks as well. Great. So I actually have to use eye drops. Item here. More eye drops. Well, that's somewhat handy. Go round. And around here. Pick the chest up. No, the motherboard goal is there. Well, if my motherboard was fried, I wouldn't be here. My motherboard's goal is there because you guys know I got a graphics card. Like come January time. Well, turns out that the graphics card doesn't fit the motherboard, so I'd need to get a new one in order to use it. Return whence you came. That voice, could it be the Eidolon? And sadly, I can't afford to just run out and get one. I did set a goal for it to do the 12-hour FF14 stream, which got met, which I'm very thankful for. But then I was asked to put the motherboard stream, the goal back on by the person that donated it, so that I could make sure that I could cover myself. So that's why it's up there. Better potion up then if the first boss is on its way. Men of Baron, you know who we are. Leave at once and no harm will befall you. I will abide no further trespass. Show yourself. You mean to ignore my warning? Yes? We must deliver this ring to the village of Mist beyond. So be it. The mist is gathering. It's a 3070. Oh, the Mist Dragon is the first boss. Oh, I do like this music. Let's darkness. And jump. Actually use some skills now, shall we? Boing! How long does it take for him to come back down? Okay, so darkness is a buff in this. Well, it takes him a while to get over here. You don't need tickle, though, when he gets down, that's for sure. Jump. Unequip Kain when you leave this area. Right, okay. Okay, right, I know this. You don't attack it when it's misted. You don't attack it when it's misted, I know that much. Kain might come down by accident and then I'll see what this counterattack is, but I've fought this thing enough inside games to know that you don't attack it when it's misted. For that reason. I'm aware. I know how it works. Oh, thank you very much for the donation there, Thinking Demon. That's very, very kind of you. That does help. Thank you very much. Stay your attack until the beast reforms. So, alright, I'll just sit here then. The mist is coalescing! Strike now! Oh, it gives you an accuracy rating before you attack. That's nice. Thank you very, very much for that. Well, get the attacks in while you can. Ooh, critical. Oh, okay, he's not... Oh, so darkness only works for a short while, then. You need a potion again. Oh, no, he's dead. Oh, okay, fair enough. That wasn't too bad. So is darkness just kind of pointless, then? Okay, so let's go. Okay, Mist Cave map complete. Obtained 5 potions. Cool. So I need to unequip Kain, yeah? So remove. There's little sport in that, but it is done now. Oh, okay, if it's like that, that's not too bad. That you fact that you get a little. It's literally just there. That's fine. Oh.
The ring!
Oh. They were tricked.
This is what we were sent to do?
Oh dear.
Wish this village torched.
But why?
Why?
Aww. I know, Kane's voice floods my basement. Oh, is that who I think it is? Is that our young lady? Is that our young lady summoner friend?
Mother, you can't die. Just because your dragon did.
I've heard
Oh.
of that. Men who can conjure eidolons. Summoners.
Then the dragon we slew was her mother's?
Oh dear.
You're the ones who killed her dragon?
Forgive us. We had no idea this would happen to your mother.
His Majesty sent us to eliminate every last one of these people.
No.
It's quite the start.
Foul work
We
to
FF2
ensure
up in
I
here.
need to kill the girl as well.
Oh, okay, sure.
Kane!
It's her or us, Cecil.
She's a child!
Betray your king.
Shanked. Like,
Betray him? Any man who'd wish for this is no king of mine.
I thought you might say that.
Then...
I owe His Majesty much, but not so much I'd soil the Dragoon's name in his.
then you're with me.
Baron's army is the mightiest in the world. Our flight means nothing if we remain alone. We must treat with other nations, share what we've seen. And Rosa, she must share our flight.
And she will. Thank you.
wow.
I'm not doing this for you.
Huh?
Quickly, we mustn't linger here.
Oh, okay.
We take her with us.
I know that. I know little bits of, like I said, I know little bits and
It's
pieces.
not safe
So
here.
I know why
Take my
he's
hand.
doing this.
No!
We've no time. Use force if you must.
Bang.
Stay away!
Wait!
Leave me alone! I hate you!
Oh dear. Okay, so we are actually just smacking Rydia then. Gotcha. Sure. Oh no, it's just a cutscene. Oh, she's Titan summoning. Voice acting in this is surprisingly good. I'm quite shocked at how good the voice acting is. It's genuinely quite good. Considering this is a DS game, essentially. Also, Kane's buggered off now. Ugh. No, I really like the soundtrack. This is the soundtrack is part of why I picked this version. She's alive, thank goodness. Kane? Well, I actually anticipated he was gonna, like, betray me straight away, and he didn't. Kane? Well, I can't stay here. I need to take this girl someplace safe. Forgive me, Kane. Okay, so I'm on my own as Cecil. Fair enough. So let's go somewhere. Run? I don't really want to fight all these by myself. Does the map work? Is there a world map? Yes, there is. Middle of the desert. Okay. Okay, yeah, I see it. If you see a sandworm, run. Okay, gotcha. Kaipo. I need to find a place to let this child rest. Save. That is a good idea. I should save. Yeah, I'm not controlling Cecil at this point. Hail, traveller. Oh my, I've not seen a child so pale. Please get her to a bed. You needn't worry about payment. My pardons. Oh wow, I just looked at him. He doesn't fit that voice at all. I mean, this is pleasant. You've woken. Yes, and you still killed my family. You still haven't told me your name. I won't ask you to forgive me. It's my fault you lost your mother, but please, at least allow me to take you someplace safe. Yep, you know how it is. Free state a cutscene. Free state in, that's the cutscene. Oh, we got to fight now? It seems we've found you, Lord Cecil. Please, you must listen. His Majesty, our orders come directly from His Majesty's own mouth. Surrender the girl and he will pardon all you've done. The inhabitants of Mist represent a threat to us all. They must not be allowed to live. What? Stand aside. I think I'd rather not. So polite. So polite. Oh, God. Attack the soldiers first, I guess. Okay, you can attack the soldiers first. Oh, they don't do a lot of damage. That's fine. Attack the general. Okay. It's interesting that they changed it, like there's a buff in this one. It's very interesting. Oh, and now he's confused. Ah, I see. Oh, nice little crit there. Lovely. Bit of XP. Cecil's level jumped up. Nice. Very nice. I'm sorry, it's all my fault. You've nothing to apologise for. It is I who wronged you, and apologies can't right the things I've done, but you protected me. My name is Rydia. Rydia, summoner. Rydia. The summoner Rydia joined the party. This will be a nice point to save, I think. Saving only happen outside the same as FF3. Teller and his daughter Anna were always as close as a father and daughter could be, bless their hearts. Then one day Anna simply up and ran away. The old sage has been grief-stricken ever since. The goddamn pub. Greetings, a new face like yours is always a welcome sight. With monsters on the rise, business is slow to a crawl. Soothe your desert-parched throat with a mug of Kaipo's finest. You can set auto? How do you set auto in this? Hi there, Takano. How are you? Yeah, I'm going to go out and save now. Auto battle command. That's amazing that you can do that. Black magic, blizzard, cure, chocobo. There's no special command for her rod. Yeah, we got gambits up in here. Items? Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Like that? Just double checking. Cool. I'm actually going to pop out and save. Because we haven't saved once yet. And on that note, I'm quickly just going to pop out because I just quickly need to go to the bathroom and I will be right back. So do excuse me for just a moment. There we go. Told you I wouldn't be long. Where were we? Right. So we go into the town. Have a look around, see what we've got. Hey, old friend, and wait to Kaipo. I wasted the damn sea and desert. So far, so good. So far, so good. The waterway is northeast of here, but you better not go there. People see there's 8 big scary snakes in the water. Oh, it's a fat chocky. Hello there, is there something I can help you with? And this one's a yellow fat chocky as opposed to the white one that was in FF3. Armour. Do I need to buy some armour for Cecile? Leather cap, clothing. Oh, we can afford to get a leather cap for old Rydia. Everyone loves a chocky. Give us something. Upper right house. Okay. That's another dancer, isn't it? I came hoping to find work as a dancer at the Damsian Castle, but the waterway leading there is infested with dangerous monsters. Won't you at least watch my show in the meantime? Sure. Why? Why? Actually, yeah, I'll see if anything... Okay, nothing here is useful for Cecil, so I can just sell Kane's gear, I guess? You must talk to every dancer you find. I'm guessing that there's a reason. Welcome. Rod, staff, bow, iron arrows. We don't need to do that. Oh, good old Puff Puff in Dragon Quest. Oh, I have no problem selling stuff, that's fine. Just sell Kane's gear. Ah, hello, Mapping Way. What am I doing here, you ask? Well, as luck would have it, I accidentally dropped all of my maps and pens. It was that huge fissure that opened up near the Valley of Mist. Having lost the ability to map, the name Mapping Way seems rather inappropriate. But I don't really know what to do next. I'm taking some time to reevaluate my life now. Game Living Way, the Vagrant. I've just been spending my days looking over the pages of this bestiary with no particular trade to call my own. Would you like to view the bestiary? Well then, by all means. So there's 200 enemy types here. Am I going to play Disgaea RPG? No. I'm good with the gacha I have. I don't need another one. And I'm like, honestly, Disgaea's alright, but like I liked it a lot when I was young. Like I liked Disgaea 1 and 2 a lot, but then I just fell off and I stopped caring about the series, honestly. We found that poor young child. Seems to have succumbed to desert fever on the way from Baron, little dear. Oh, hello, I know who that is. Rosa. Oh, Rosa. Cecil. Please, Cecil, be alive. This is for Cecil. Auto potion augment. Augment? Desert fever can be cured by exposure to the light of a Damsian sand pearl. Obtaining one, however, is no simple task. They can only be found within a cave where an antlion dwells. Don't use it. Okay. Oh, Cecil, it seems you've got your hands on an interesting item there, doesn't it? Let me explain how that auto potion works. It's kind of a special type of item known as an augment. Using it on a party member will teach that member an ability. Augments appear in the key items list. Don't forget to use them once you receive them. You can find augments left behind by various people that scatter throughout the world. Be sure to keep your eyes open, you'll be glad you did. Until then, until we meet again. Okay, okay. That's cool. I like that. It makes them personable, or it makes them customizable. And I don't think that, like, the early Final Fantasy games don't do a lot of that, so that's good. Every character that joins and leaves your party will give you augments. Oh, okay. I like the augment. Well, obviously I haven't seen many of them, but... So they're in key items, are they? Imparts the auto potion ability. Alright, I'm into that. Let me sell Kane's gear off. Sell. So we'll sell all of this. Short-lasting stop, sight, Tent. We want tents. While they're, depending on how many augments you give them while they're in your party, will determine which augment they give you when they leave. Oh, okay. So that's how you get some of the high-end stuff. Gotcha. You want dual cast at all costs. I'm sure people guide you through. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I figured something as strong as dual cast isn't something you ever want to miss, really, is it? So, don't think there's anything else in town, is there? Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything else in town, so let us leave and move on. Although I might do like seeing how these two do in a fight. Trouble is everyone sat there and was like saying FF4's really hard, like all the DS version of FF4's really hard, so be prepared. So I'm like, okay. So you save them up and give the useless ones to members who will leave so they give better augments later. I see. But, I mean, poor old Rydia could do with a bit of something. Mage arrows. Oh, you got your first COVID jab today. That's cool. I'm still waiting to hear when I might mine. I'd like to get it for obvious reasons, so I hope it happens soon. She really must care about him. Saves him. Yeah, it's an attack she can do that doesn't eat MP. Makes sense. So they calmed the encounter rate down for the PC version then. She doesn't do a lot of damage though, bless her. Oh, is there another character? Like, okay, fair enough, I'll do that then. I was just worried about Rydia's health more than anything. So I wanted. They said northeast, didn't they? I'm pretty sure I said northeast. I could be completely wrong. Rydia is the only summoner in the FF series to focus on black magic. Is she really? Oh, just straight north. Oh, okay. I mean, obviously, like, I know that there's an adult Rydia for a reason. I originally assumed that it was to do with after years, but I don't think it is. So I reckon something must happen in this game to her. Rydia's level increase. Yeah, she needs a bit of leveling. Learn new magic, confuse and sleep. I got Goblin. What? Why? What's that? Is that a thing? What is it? What? A summon? What? Huh? What? Is that a thing? Yeah, I know you said something about secret summon. Is that a thing? Okay. Do I use it or do I save it or what? Everyone's going mad in the chat and I don't know why. I'm actually going to cure Rydia before anything else. If she survives, Jesus. Thank God. Teach it to Rydia. Okay, fair enough. Use the goblin. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know this game. Oh, it's like so it's a rare thing, not a good thing. Is that right? Is it actually a useful thing? Right, okay. Have Goblin, there you go. Streamer luck. Oh, get out with that. Get out. I don't even know what the luck was. Where's the inn? There we go. Yeah, because clearly my luck needed more of a hit, right? For that game, so please don't say stuff like that. Hi there, Basilisk, how are you? It's right, okay. Well, I got something rare. Cool. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of leveling for Rydia's sake. I want to see what it looks like now. It's a single target summon, so it's clearly not very good. Well, the summon animations are nice at least. Oh, I like the summon animations. That's cool. I like that. Did I not confirm the battle speed or something? Because I'm going to check the settings here because that's very slow. Goblin Punch. Rydia's level increased. Good. We need that. So settings. No, it's just not very fast. Thank you very much for the follow there, Space Cookie 14. It's just not very fast, apparently. Is it just due to my speed stat or something, maybe? Yeah, well, you guys know that, like, I mean, honestly, I made a tweet about the whole, like, people telling me about my luck stuff. Because, like, it gets exhausting after a while. Like, when you get... Because I'm going to start being honest about it. Because, like, when you get, like, 30 plus messages every time you stream about how your luck is terrible and theirs is good, it gets exhausting. So it's like, oh, can we just stop? Like, part of the reason that I want to do other things is because I want to stream things that aren't so reliant on luck. Apparently, that didn't make much difference. I'd rather have it on weight, regardless, to be honest. Thank you very much for coming, Space Cookie. Yeah, look, poor old Rydia is getting smacked about, and I'm not quite sure why. They do, Dark Dorum, and honestly, I'm a little tired of it. Like, and I'll be honest about it. Okay, where am I going? You said north, but there's nothing north. Ah, there it is. There it is. It's on its fastest speed, Lucis. Honestly, it's on its fastest speed. If you want proof of what I'd been saying, check out that tweet and the responses to it. If you want proof of it, honestly, 30 plus times every time. Every time. Okay, as long as I get some speed up eventually, that's okay. I can deal with that. Spare the rod, spoil the child. I like Twitter most of the time, honestly, but it's not actually Twitter, it happens on most. It's actually Discord it happens on more frequently. Right, okay, so another big map, so we've got to clear this out. Oh, they're weird. Blizzard. Okay, those actually do some damage. Well, at the end of the day, it's one of those things that I just have to deal with. And it's okay. Like, at the end of the day, if people want to vent their frustrations or to feel big about that kind of thing, then like that's fine. But they don't. I know there's no like malice or ill intent in it, so it's not like I'm not going to get angry at people. But when it happens as much as it does, it can be a little bit irritating. Oh, they have another rare summon. Yeah, these are a bit weird. Rydia's level increased. Learned Azuna and Poison. Nice. Though we could do with a little bit. Oh, your cure is a bit rough, Rydia. I might run back and go to the inn, actually. Just because, like, the amount of health that is getting dealt is not much. Maiden's Kiss. Hi there, Magic Sushi. How are you? Go up from the bridge, then go back. Oh, okay, fair enough. Would you leave poor Rydia alone? Jeez. Yes, I'm very well, thank you. It's nice to hear from you. Oh, there's a rest. Well, I'm only worrying because of Rydia's HP and MP, and it won't. And I'm at the entrance anyway, so it won't take long for me to just quickly dash back for safety's sake. Item rod. Rod. Because potions don't seem to do an awful lot. Well, they'll do enough. They'll do enough. Ah, okay. Hello, Teller. You, knight, you wield the dark sword, do you not? I beg you, lend me your aid. What's happened? My daughter Anna was tricked by a silver-tongued bard. He's taken her to Damsian Castle. I fear I've little time. I sense something sinister. Anna, you said, then you must be Teller. The very same. Yeah, but didn't you also tell me that his level drop, like his stats go down when he levels? I came in pursuit of my daughter, but I cannot get through the waterway. A great monster lurks in the lake beyond, and it will not let me past. The devil is strong, I warn you. My magic alone is no match for it, but perhaps with your dark sword as well, we might defeat it. And this girl, a summoner is she not, and one with quite some potential from the looks of it. We need to reach Damsian too. Then the choice is made for us. Let us make haste. Oh, thank you very much for the gifted subs there, Sushi. That's very, very kind of you. The choice is made for us. Let us make haste. The Sage Teller joined the party. He's a black mage, right? Thank you very, very much for those gifted subs. That's very, very kind. What abilities have you got then? Recall. What's recall? Cura, Essener, Raise, Teleport. He starts with some pretty nice stuff. Fire, Blizzard, Thunder, Sleep, Poison, Osmos. Starts with some nice stuff. Recall uses random spells. Oh, okay. Okay. So if I give him the rod as well, abilities, auto, or I could just give him recall for fun. Let's give him recall for fun. See what comes out of it. Well, we'll soon find out. If it fails, then I haven't lost anything. Oh, of course Rydia is getting smacked more. Could not recall any spells. There you go. Yes, it can fail. Cecil's, like, stance is odd. Like, he sort of holds his sword behind his head, which is really weird. Rydia's level increased. Good. Rydia's level needs to increase. I don't want to go up there. I want to go down this way, because... Map exposure. I mean, like, when he's readying, he has that stance, which is quite cool. Could not recall any spells. Maybe we take him off that and put just the rod back on him. Because I've got 2 rods, so I might as well do that. Yeah, he has a shield, which is interesting. I'm just looking around. I'm literally just opening things up at the moment. But let's give Teller a different icon. So... Oh, staff. It doesn't use, well, it doesn't seem to use MP right now. Thank you very much for the follow there, Diamond Dust. Oh, it has to be equipped. Oh, okay, fair enough. No. So let's give him the rod. Oh, Gaia gear. That's early. Rod. There we go. So that goes up there. So I'm just trying to expose all of the map at the moment. There's no hidden item up there because that seems really random. Preemptive strike. Mage arrows all round, all around. I mean, he does a lot more damage with it than Rydia does. This speed stat is painful. We got an item. What do we get? Another rod. Cool. So that's that. So then how? So I need to go up round here. Well, I've got to get there first without the random battles like taking advantage. So I might just run. If you're telling me that leveling is bad, then I'll run. Dropped 15 gil. Oh, okay, so you lose gil for running away. So I need to get in the water somehow, so... See, here's the thing. So some people are saying level, some people are saying don't. It's like, I mean, it's more a case of the battles are there whether I like them or not. Cecil's level increased. Okay, so that is not the exit, but I needed that for the map anyway, so that's fine. So we'll come down. Stairs into the water. There they are. And then we can go... Just quickly go around. Like, I'll run for the sake of ease and, like, speed. Hi there, Luna. How are you? Oh, thank you very much for another donation there, Nitio. Thank you so much. Very kind. There is a secret in here. Very cool.
So happy you are playing FF4.
Dry ether.
It's my favorite FF. Hope your streams go wonderfully.
Thank you very much. That's very, very kind of you. More mage arrows. Okay, so don't avoid leveling, just don't grind for it. Okay, that's fine. I can do that. That's not a problem. X potion. What's a dry ether then? Is that just a big ether? Restores 100 MP. Okay. Only level if necessary. Phoenix down. So she can level and it's fine. Okay, that's alright then. See, I can guess the spoilers just from the way you guys are talking. It's really bad, but I can. Because the trouble is that there are pieces of information that I know, and there's a lot of pieces that I don't. And I'm just like, yeah, I can kind of guess everything that's going to happen. But there's enough of the story that I don't know that I want to be able to avoid things. I mean, I do also skip all the cutscenes in those games, to be fair. Rydia's level increased. Wow, you get Cura really quick. Well, like I said, I skip all the cutscenes in Opera Omnia for that reason. Because I've never played Type 0. Well, actually, I say it's for that reason. It's not. It's because I'm lazy. So then I want to go up now and get that last chest. A byproduct of that is that I haven't played Type 0. I haven't played this. So I don't get spoilers for those games. And apparently, like, Opera Omnia, at the very least, spoils Type 0 really badly. Yeah, Rydia's MP's all gone, but you said that, look, I was told that there was another save point coming up soon, or a rest stop, so... Oh, I thought that child really... No, it's not, is it? Because the trouble is with the style of Dissidia, there's like... Sometimes it's hard to tell. Because of the chipified style of Dissidia. Like, is it the child skin or is it the adult skin? Right, let's move on, get that 100% completion. Oh, did I miss one? Yeah, NT's conversations were all a bit vague, weren't they? The game is fairly slow. Oh yeah, his strength goes down. When he's hurt his back. Oh dear. Poor Teller. So his HP goes up, his intellect goes up. Oh yes, I missed one in the bottom corner. You are correct, you are correct. Map complete. Eye drops. Cool. If I were to choose the class, I'm happy with both of them, to be honest. I'm happy either way. I don't know whether he, like, switches backwards and forwards, or whether he literally just goes from one to the other and stays that way, or what, but, like, I'm happy with him either way. Yeah, I try to avoid arguing with bosses if I can help it. I do wish this would be a bit quicker though. Like, this is on max battle speed, and it's a little bit on the slow side. Okay, so people are asking me for a reason. Okay, fair enough. Yes, please avoid story spoilers if you can help it. Gameplay, like things that I'm missing at the time I'm missing them, is fine. Please try and avoid any kind of spoilers that are relating to the story, if you can help it, please. You can use a Cura on everybody. Which one's the dead end? Yeah, I agree. I agree. And that's my water done as well now. I haven't got any more. I'll have to go down and get more, and I don't want to, because I'm enjoying my game. With Sage being added to Endwalker, what was the last numbered Final Fantasy game which had a Sage character in it? 3, 4, 5, 6. Does 5 have Sage? No, 5 had Sage, I think, in the advanced version. Possibly. I can't think of a Sage character in 6. I could be wrong though, it's been years since I've played them. What is my favourite kind of tea? I like a lot of different teas. Like, I like just typical English breakfast tea, Earl Grey, Assam, jasmine. I like going to tea rooms, which is very British and very pretentious, but I love it. Like, there's one in London that I love called the Delaunay. It's very, very extra, but I love it. Okay, let's go up here. Oh, there's a chest up there. Excellent. Another Poiton. Is there anything down here that I need to pay attention to? No. I'll have a look. I'll have a look if she has thunder after this fight. I did Harrods. I did tea at Harrods. It's really good. In fact, I did it after FFTCG Worlds, and it was great. I loved it. You didn't see the point? I like anything that makes me feel expensive. I like anything that makes me feel like I have more money than I actually do. Like, because I can't afford a lot of stuff in this world, so therefore when I get opportunities to pretend like I can, I love it. Oh, so Teller is the last sage. Fair enough. I thought it might have been added in 5 Advanced. I know it's not in regular 5, but I know there were a couple of jobs added in to 5 Advanced, and I thought maybe it was one of them. No, Bannon's a monk, isn't he? Okay, so do I go in here and then out another exit, I suppose? Oh, he's an oracle. No, I'm thinking of Duncan. No, I'm thinking of Duncan. We can rest here. The magic field cast by these circles keeps monsters at bay, remain within. You can use tents and cottages and even save within these circles. You can cottage in a circle, can you now? Dirty old boy. We'll use my tent here. We need to recover our strength before we face the beast. Asleep already. She must have been exhausted. That child, where is she from? She's a summoner from the Village of Mist. Indeed, then my eyes were not mistaken. She has great potential. With practice and training, she should be able to master many spells. Such a darling little face, too. She reminds me of my Anna when she was young. Your daughter? My one and only. Deceived by some wandering bard and whisked away by Damsian. All because I refused to give them my blessing. And you, what lead drives you to Damsian? A friend of mine is suffering from desert fever in Kaipo, I see, and you seek a sand pearl. Then haste drives you as well. Even my magic could not avail you against the foe you face. This monster of the lake, what manner of creature is it? A vicious one with 8 massive writhing tentacles. But if we are to save your friend and my Anna, we must find a way to slay it. I pray these premonitions of mine are only an old man's fretting, but if they prove true, our time is short. So that's a save point. Alright, best be on our way. A protective field surrounds this area, allowing you to rest in tents or cottages or even to save your progress. So let's do that. So, let me just check. Was that tent already there? Yeah, so they're fully healed. So let's save here. So... just going to double check and go back a bit, because, like, is there a place, a way that I can finish that map off? Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. I'm just like... I'm very excited for FF14 this week as well, actually. I'm really, really looking forward to, well, A, the PS5 version, because it gives me a reason to use my PS5. My FF14 on my PC is on an SSD, so I should get the load times on PC as well. It means I can play FF14 downstairs, which is quite nice. I'm also dying for the Nier raid. Dying for the Nier raid. Well, I'm going to start doing my FF14 content this month because I want to kind of introduce people who are maybe starting with the PS5 version. Stuff like that. So I'm hoping to do that. Castrum now ticks down after every fate. Oh, the other exit comes out the other side of the map. Okay, cool. Fair enough. Bozier's fine if you can get your head around it. Now, see, I'm gonna do because I'm doing a 12-hour stream for 14 on Tuesday. So my plan is to do MSQ first, then Nier, then Diamond Weapon, and then we'll figure it out as we go. So I have to go out the other end. That's fine. Well, I'm hoping to, because basically my struggle recently has been time consolidation. But with these streams, like I've discovered basically by uploading all the FF3 stuff, like I can actually do it more quickly. So after I finish doing my streams for FF4, hopefully I can get stuff going in a more orderly fashion, which will be great. And then I need to find a way to consolidate the amount of time I spend on FF Dissidia videos, because I think that like the videos that I do for like Dissidia takes up a lot of my time, like a lot of time. So in order for me to find the time to do FF14 content, I need to figure out, because I can't cut anything out of my Dissidia videos. If anything, I want to change them up and add more to them. But I think that what I want to do is figure out ways of consolidating my research time, my editing time, and maybe mix up a little bit of bits and pieces in the videos themselves so that they're not the same all the time, stuff like that. Because it gets a bit formulaic, and you kind of want, and if you're doing it the same every time, then it ends up a little bit tedious for other people watching it as well as me making it. And I want to find new ways of doing it so that I can enjoy it, you know? A diet ration. Oh, that's true. Yes, we could do level 80 with a new dungeon, so I mustn't forget that. Diet ration removes pig status. Look, when you talk for like X hours on end, there are things you repeat. Stop reading me. Get out. You try talking for like 4 or 5 hours at a time. Ice rod. Ooh, that looks like a thing I might want. And then abilities. Ice rod. Well, this is the thing. It's like, I mean, I think that like this reminds me of like when people have said to me like, "Oh, why don't you go get a real job?" I'm like, I am qualified in way more jobs than I'd like to admit. But this, like doing this as a full-time thing and like trying to make a living out of it, is probably both the most difficult and the most rewarding job I've ever had. And I've had a lot. Like, I've retained my jobs for a long time as well. So, like, I think that when people say stuff like that to me, I'm like, my response to it is like, please, do it yourself. If you think it's so easy. Please. Because they never respond to that. No one ever responds to that because they can't. They just want someone to, like, throw shade at. I'm like, go ahead and do it yourself. If you think it's that easy, go for it. I'm not stopping you. No one is. Working for yourself is a double-edged sword, definitely. It's got its benefits and it's got its detriments. Just keeping the map up so that I can make sure I hit those 100%, because I know. Luckily, the maps don't seem that big because it's a DS game and they can't be, and I like the fact that I can take advantage of that. I was made fun of for doing what I do because obviously I've worked and done this at the same time, and obviously with quarantine and COVID and all of that stuff, I was thrown into a situation where this was what I needed to do. But people took the mick out of me until they realised, oh shoot, he actually, like, there's something in it. His stats didn't go down that time. But at the end, like I said, it can be very rewarding. It can be very difficult, but it can be very rewarding. The 19-hour stream was hard. That was like the charity stream. It was amazing, but it was very hard. Like... no, I haven't checked if Rydia has Thunder. I should check, really. I could... again, when you're talking for as much as I am, you forget things. I forget things. So is there 5-man parties in this? Because there's clearly 5 slots there. Yes, she has Thunder. She also has Warp. Okay. This is the only game that has that, isn't it? I've never seen a 5-man party in a Final Fantasy game before. I'm pretty sure this is the only one I've seen that from. Uh-oh. Toad. No effect. Good. Stop it. Don't toad the old man. It's true, actually. There's never been a 5-man content in, Did I miss a pixel? I hate that. Don't you hate that in games like this where they're like... where you miss a pixel and it's like, oh, really? Oh, I can see it. I can see it. Yeah. And because I mean, it's the random battles are frequent. They are frequent in this game. They've not. I mean, this is already like more smooth than FF3 was. The reason I want to do the 100% thing is because I can imagine that they're going to be quite relevant going forward, so I want to get in the habit of doing it now, and maybe I imagine there's something for getting 100% of 100%. Yeah, so I'm right. So I want to get in the habit of doing it now. Yes, if you all haven't seen it already, the FF3 Countup is entirely up on YouTube now. So if you'd like to, in all honesty, I would love it if everyone watched the Countup stuff on YouTube, because it has been very discouraging in the past, where I don't look at my view counts very much anymore because I don't like focusing on the numbers. So I try to avoid it. But like, I know, like, I would love it if people shared that stuff out, because I think it would be great to have something other than Dissidia do well. No, I'd rather use Lydia to do that, because she's got more. Hers costs less. I enjoyed FF3. It's definitely not my favourite, but I was going to say that's clearly a secret area of some description. Completely stuck. No, you toaded my girl. You toaded. Don't you be toading everyone. Map helps. Gotcha. Because I was like, I can't see where I'm going. See, no, I was the opposite. I enjoyed FF3 more as I went on. See, I tried Last Remnant and I got really bored. Like, I know that's like... I did. Like, if I'm being honest, I got really bored. Okay, so that goes up. Dush. Yeah, it would seem that, like... Dark Cecil's not debuff. Well, he's not a debuff immune, because he was. I had him blinded earlier. I first played FF3 on the NES, but I was like 13, 14, 15, something like that, because it was on an emulator like ages and ages ago. I think so too. I think so too, because 1, 2, and 3 aren't anybody's favourites, aren't many people's favourites. Does Frog go away, by the way? Or do I have to cure that myself? Oh, brilliant. Do I have anything? I have 1 Maiden's Kiss. Oh, you can cast Toad to cure it. That's not so bad. That's fine. That's not nearly as bad. Right. Good God. Where is this meant to be going? How far round does it go? There we go. I assume chest? I assume there's a chest here somewhere. Goes round and round and round, apparently. So, like, I know a lot of people in the chat's favourite is 4, but what is your favourite FF game? Numbered FF game. Specifically. 9, 5. See, 5 and 9 are mine. 5 and 9. 5, 9, and 12 are mine. 14. Oh, to be fair, 14's quickly jumping up there. Quickly. Four, 6, 6, 9, 6, 7, 15, 8. Hiya, Procrastinator. How are you? 9. 9 and 14. See, yeah, mine are 5, 9, 12. I reckon. Spin-off. Favourite spin-off. A feathered cap. That's actually something possibly useful, so... That none of my... Oh, Tele can equip it. That's good. I've not played enough of Tactics to comment. I was going to say Tactics Advance, to be fair. Possibly Lightning Returns. I really like Lightning Returns, and people read me to hell and back. See, it's weird, because as much as DFFOO is like been my livelihood for the past year, and I've gained a following online, and I owe everything to it in some ways, it's not my favourite spin-off. Not by a long shot. I think like I break people's illusions when it comes to that kind of thing, because Final Fantasy is one of my favourite franchises, but I couldn't say that any one of the titles was in my top 10 games. As a whole, I love the franchise. It's definitely in my top 3. But it's the same as like, I mean, the first thing that I could think of that it reminds me of is that like when I first went to America, people came up to me and were like, "Oh my god, so do you like go to the Tower of London and do you get those guys that just kind of stand there?" And I'm just like, I don't know, never been to the Tower of London. Dream shattered of what a British person was. And I was just like, it's the same kind of thing. I've not played FF6 since I was about 15, to be fair. But it's the same kind of thing. Like when people who know me for Final Fantasy go, "What's your favourite game?" and I don't say a Final Fantasy title, people are like, "What?" Yeah, I've never been to the Tower of London. Like I know I've like shattered people's dreams in the past by saying that. It's really, really savage. You get asked about leprechauns. Yeah, but you have like that accent and like that floors me. Like it does, like honestly. What is my favourite game of all time? Well, I've said it many times on stream. I want to see if anybody remembers. I want to see if anybody remembers what it is. I've never played it on stream. It's not Vagrant Story. There you go. It is A Link to the Past. It is A Link to the Past. Vagrant Story is probably second. Probably second. I think A Link to the Past has somehow managed to be timeless, and even now, I think people can start that game and still love it. That, and I grew up with that game. Like, I grew up with it. Like, I have so many memories of that game. See, I keep saying like as well. See, now look what you've done. You've made me go like, like really, really conscious of how I speak now. See, Super Metroid, I didn't get to play it when I was a kid, so I don't have the nostalgia for it. But I acknowledge how great a game is, because having played it as an adult, it is timeless for a reason. But Metroid Prime is in my top 10. Metroid Prime is in my top 10 for sure. As is Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I could play Symphony of the Night over and over and over again. What else? Oh, there's a bit down there I haven't been down. What's the question, Never Lucky? Do you ask? Shadowblade. Oh, is that a new weapon? I think Isaac has to be. I think Isaac has to be in there somewhere, realistically. It does. Well, that's a big upgrade. Jeez. Yes, absolutely. If you would like to... feel free to ask your question here, and we'll try our best to answer it. But if not, feel free to jump into Discord as well and ask there. See, this is the thing. I don't have 500% completion in Symphony of the Night. And I've had people tell me, oh, well, you're not a real fan of it then. I'm like, yeah, I still love it. Like, I think that, like, people love to gatekeep what is fun because, like, I keep saying like, I need to stop it. People have this thing where it's like, God damn it. It's not even on purpose now. If you don't play it as much, like, in the way that I've played it, you're not as much of a fan as me. I'm like, no. I'm not saying anyone's saying that, because they're not. You were literally just saying that you played it 500%, and that's great. I'm just drawing from previous experiences. People do have a thing about you're not as much of a fan as I am, and I've never felt the need to be that way. At least I notice it. At least I notice it. It's the Essex in me, I'm afraid. What other... Dead Space 2 is in my top 10. Resident Evil 2 is in my top 10. Both original and remake. They're both as good as each other. And that's why it's in my top 10, because never have I played a remake of a game that I enjoyed as much as the original. No, not Silent Hill. I like Silent Hill. I love Resident Evil. Original Resident... like old school Resident Evils. So 2 and 3 make, and the original 4. And I'm including Code Veronica there. What else is in my top? Yeah, my inner Vicky Pollard. Yeah, alright. So I was like... What, am I your mother? Neither. Can't stand Skyrim or Fallout. Sorry about it. Can't do it. Okay, Pokemon is a weird one for me. I swear on my life, and I've had this conversation with my brother, I've had my conversation with a few people. No, I don't really like the Elder Scroll games or Fallout. They're too overwhelming for me. I swear my first Pokemon game is Platinum. Right? Loved Parasite Eve 2. Hated Third Birthday. But apparently, and I have no recollection of this, I did play Pokemon Red or Blue or something when I was a kid, and I do not remember it in the slightest. Which is weird, because that is not something you typically forget. I struggle to get into Witcher. I'm not a big fan of Western RPGs in general. Oh, she got raised. Nice. Oh, you're poisoned. Can either of you cure that? Oh, isn't it? Oh, yeah, go for it. It's fine. I'd rather use that than an item. Dragon Age or Mass Effect. Again, Western RPGs. I did, however, really like Mass Effect 2. I did really like that. Oh, you can target all. Oh, okay. I didn't even know that was an option. I don't think I'll buy Mass Effect Remastered, honestly. It doesn't... No, Yakuza doesn't do anything for me either. I have one of my friends plays Yakuza, and I quite like watching him play it, but it's not a game I would play myself. It's a bit too slow going. Honestly, as I've gotten older, RPGs in general are slightly more outside of my realm of gaming, but Final Fantasy somehow manages to keep sinking its hooks into me. Like, even now. I remember Tenchu. I got very, very frustrated with that game as a teenager. I love the aesthetic for Cyberpunk. I'm a massive Cyberpunk as a genre fan. I love it. But the game's just not good. Sadly. I'm trying to think of what other ones. What other games? Oh, Street Fighter 4. / Alpha 3. One or the other. They're definitely... I love my fighting games. You guys know I love my fighting games. If I were to pick one fighter, it would probably be Street Fighter Alpha 3. How am I for MP? Because this is clearly a boss room. Should be okay. Should be okay. I love the Devil May Cry games. I wouldn't put them in my top 10. If I'm honest. There's no turning back from here. The beast awaits us down below. Leap down the waterfall? Yep. My guilty pleasure for the Sonic franchise would be Adventure 2. Adventure 2. Dragon Quest XI is phenomenal. It really is. See, that's the thing. I can't say I don't like RPGs because I do. That's not true. Bravely Default 2. Dragon Quest XI. I don't know what it is. It's just Western RPGs. Just don't do it for me. Dead or Alive because fun fighting system. Yeah, sure. Dragon Quest XI. Dragon Quest Monsters. That's the game I remember playing more than Pokemon. When I was a kid, I had Dragon Quest Monsters on Game Boy Color, and that was the thing. Loved it as a kid. Loved it. Or Dragon Warrior Monsters, as it was known here. It was called Dragon Warrior Monsters. How many antidotes do I have? Because I'd like to save my MP if I can help it. 6, yeah, I can use an antidote. See, this is the thing. Like, linear has become a dirty word in gaming. Like, if you say a game is linear, people are like, no. I prefer it. I like it that way. Hades Helm, that'll be for Cecil then. The Tales games I really like, actually. I really enjoy the Tales games. No, that's the funny thing there, Kane. People read 13 to filth for being linear and praise 10 for the same thing. It's really weird. Yeah, but I don't think it is a negative thing. Because if you look at FF10, it's exactly the same in the sense that you come up to the open world part of it later. Have I missed a pixel again? Oh, God. My favourite Tales game, Vesperia. Vesperia, I think it's got to be. It was Symphonia, and then it became Vesperia. Yeah, I don't think it's a negative thing either. I like it that way. I think it's better. I prefer it. I like it when it's like Castlevania. Like old Castlevania is obviously not Symphony of the Night onwards, where it's level 8, level 1, level 2, level 3, call me basic bitch, whatever you want. I think it's nice that way. Oh, I really should remember to keep doing it. Where have I missed a... I haven't missed a pixel. Where? Have I? Are you sure? No, I don't think I have. Yeah, I definitely haven't. Vesperia is one of the ones I haven't played. Souls is... If you're talking about like Dark Souls, etc., I wouldn't say those were linear, because you can approach them in multiple different ways. Perfect Dark, I never got to play it on the N64, so I kind of missed my window with it. But I played a lot of GoldenEye. Played loads of GoldenEye as a child. Tons. I was never very good at it. Bloodborne. I like the Dark Souls games. I adore Bloodborne. Because I love the aesthetic, that Victorian, Lovecraftian aesthetic. I love it. Speaking of that, actually, we've been watching TV. Have any of you seen The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina? Just out of interest. Do I ever play the Monster Hunter series? Yeah, you could say that. Just finished the newest series. What a load of... Insert expletive here. No. So much no. I'm so upset. By the end of it, I'm like, you've literally wrapped up nothing. And I know it's the fault of Netflix cancelling it. But season 4, it just like, no. Like, nothing happens in it. It's really frustrating. Yeah, it's really upsetting because the first couple of seasons were so good. Like, they were dark and campy. They were like American Horror Story, which I love, by the way. I adore American Horror Story. So I was just like, I was loving it. And then suddenly that happened. I was so upset. Well, we've had 4 seasons, haven't we? The first 2 seasons were fantastic. The third one was still pretty good. The fourth one is like... okay. Third season was okay. It was okay. Hermes sandals. Yes, God. We like Hermes sandals. Cast haste. Awesome. Yeah, I think that it's an unfortunate victim of circumstance, and I don't know why Netflix does it. Why does it cancel seasons like that are in their prime? Because Sabrina was doing really well every season, and yet they still cancelled it, and I didn't really understand why. But they love doing that, and it's very frustrating. Which series? Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Just checking all of these bits of map before we go into the boss fight. Can I have that last bit of map, please? Yeah, I really enjoyed season 1 of Riverdale, and then it just went off the rails, and I was just, nah. It was really, really dull. Like, after the first season, it was just meh. Well, oh, thank you very much to the gifted sub there, Nemesis the King. Nemesis is the king, thank you. Thank you very much indeed. yeah, Riverdale was interesting. The first season was genuinely really good because it was a proper murder mystery. It was bringing all these childhood characters like back into an adult, like an adult scene, and I really liked it. Like I adored Veronica in Riverdale because she was like the campy bitch that I needed in my life. But then season 2, it's just how many excuses can we get to have Archie take his top off? It's like, come on. Alright, what do I get for this? Zeus's Wraths. Well, I'm assuming they're gonna be handy against that. I have watched Snowpiercer, actually. Really enjoyed it. Surprised its ratings weren't higher. Really enjoyed Snowpiercer. It's an Octomammoth. Oh, that's an ugly... Oh, I've seen this thing before. Thunder on Octomammoth. Thunder on Octomammoth. Items. Zeus's Wrath, because I'm guessing... Yeah, weak to Thunder. I'm actually tempted to have... Yeah, just Cure. I'm just going to have Rydia Cure. Oh, he's also weak to Dark. Oh, okay. More Thunder. Let's try Darkness then. Let's see how that does. $3,300 HP. Bloody hell. I do love the music for this. Okay, no, Darkness is fine. Darkness is fine. I'm just going to keep her in check. Actually, I think you can get away with the Thunder, like help along a little bit. Hello there, Rani GPS, how are you? Keep the Thunders up. Cecil hitting like a bus. That is a very odd looking thing. Excellent, the beast is weakening. But don't be lulled into thinking we've won. A wounded beast is a dangerous one. Oh, yeah, damage up much. That is the face of stare down in your face of God. Like, get the cures on. Darkness does not last long enough. Ooh, that hurts. Unequip Teller after entering the next place. Okay. Oh, we could Goblin Punch. Oh, it lasts a static 3 turns. Okay, thank you for that. Didn't know. I just worry that I'm going to run out of MP. Oh, you are out of it. Oh, yep. Go on. Gobbo Punch go! Oh, I didn't... Oh, it did! It killed it! That's great. I was like... Should you get Aranea or wait for Trey? Honestly, that's up to you. If you have Lightning, you don't need Aranea. I would just wait for Trey, honestly. 2 level ups. Damn. And Teller's hurt his back. We get a little boss victory theme. We've done it, Damsey. It's just beyond this waterfall. You've got no MP left. Let's save. Defo. Definitely want to save here. Boss down. Nice. Oh dear. Red Wings bombing. Oh dear. You want to remove Teller's equipment now. Okay. Let's go and have a look at... Let's see what they have wrought. Oh dear. Go right immediately before you walk inside the castle gates. We're in... Okay. What, here? There we are. Yep, I see it. The castle dungeons. My eyes. The fire's taken them. Are you a friend? I cannot see your face. Please don't let this treasure fall into their hands. So I've just got to figure out how to open these. How do I get in there? Oh. Ah, hello. Potion. Antidote. Eye drops. Gold needle. Phoenix down. Ether. With the tickets, it's whatever you want, realistically. Whatever you think is best for you. It's just... Because you're never going to get anything major out of them, so don't panic about them too much. Iron arrows. So how do I get inside the cells? Aha! Power bow, that'll be for Rosa. Feathered cap. Ruby ring. What's the ruby ring do? Oh, it's just worse than what she has. Fair enough. Yeah, as I've said before, I've said it a couple of times, but I try to avoid talking too much about Dissidia when I'm streaming other things, purely because if newcomers come to the stream who perhaps haven't seen me do Dissidia stuff before, they're not going to know what we're on about, and I don't want to be exclusive towards people who don't necessarily know. Yeah, I would say they're a bit rubbish cell-wise, aren't they, if they're all connected? So, like, if a newcomer came to this stream and all anyone's talking about is Dissidia, they're just going to go, I don't know what's going on here, and then they'll leave. So I kind of try to avoid... I understand that obviously people are wanting to ask questions, of course. But so I'll answer them. But I think that it's nicer to be more inclusive to people who perhaps aren't... who don't know necessarily what's going on with that. Airships and fire from the sky. We had no warning. Okay, well, there's nothing here. Oh dear. I mean, they did get bombed. Make sure go far right and far left of the room before going to the middle. Okay, the next room. What's in the pot? MP restored. I mean, that's handy on its own. And I'm guessing the other side is HP restored. Although that looks like a hole in the wall right there, which it's not. Okay. Is that what you were referring to? The HP MP restoration? Or is there items I'm missing? Just making sure. Oh, okay, just the heals, yeah. That was it. Okay, cool. Oh dear. Oh no, poor Anna. It's... You're that bard. You're the one responsible for this. No, please. Bard. It's our Edward. Tell her just punching him. You spoony bard. There's the meme. The man, the meme himself. Please, things are not as you believe. I see quite well how they are. I beg you, hear my words. So I can't control Teller at this point. Oh, crit. Crit 1 damage. Choke on your words. Please, I implore you. Yeah, just slap him upside the head. It's all good. It's all good. Know this pain. Anna's pain. But Anna and I... Edward, father, please stop this. Ah, she's not dead. She's not dead.
Oh, Anna. There's life left in you yet.
Father. Edward. He is the Prince of Dampian. He disguised himself as a bard to avoid attention. Forgive me, Father, for running off with him. Edward, I'm in love with him, Father. But
Aww.
I could not stay without my father's blessing. I was about to return when...
The Red Wings laid siege to us, led by a man named Golbez.
Golbez?
Yes.
Ooh.
A figure clad in armor.
First mention of Golbez.
Beyond that of mortal man.
And the Red Wings' purpose?
Our crystal. And then they rained fire upon us. I lost my mother and father. Then Anna tried to shield me from their arrows.
You
Wow.
love this man
You go,
that
girl.
much?
Father, please, forgive me. I was so selfish. Edward, I love you.
Oh dear, okay. Casualty number 1.
Anna!
First casualty.
This Golbez. Tell me more of him.
I've heard he came to Baron only recently. It seems he's using the Red Wings to steal crystals.
Tears do not bring back the dead, boy. Anna's death must be avenged.
Oh, Teller's badass.
Golbez.
Tella, not alone.
She was not your daughter. Her killer will die by my hand.
Oh yeah, Rydia's mum. Sorry, I forgot about Rydia's mum. Casualty 2. Casualty 2.
Coward.
Okay, named character death 1.
Man,
Is that better?
A grown man. Stop crying. I have.
Wow. Go Rydia.
I'm nothing but a coward, just as you say. That's why I'm just going to stay at Anna's side. It doesn't matter anymore. Nothing does.
Does
You're
Cecil
not
just
the only one
slap
who's
him?
grieving. And I would not wish to see you fawning like a fool.
That must
Please,
hurt
just
with that
remember
gauntlet
right
on.
now.
But how could I help you?
My name is Cecil. A friend of mine has taken ill with desert fever in Kaipo and needs a sand pearl if she is to live. And for that, I've need of your aid.
I was going to say, I bet that that's going to leave a mark.
I do. Rosa's life depends on it. I
Yeah,
beg
time to man up. I'm
This
like,
woman you speak of,
not being
she
funny.
means a great deal
He
to
has
us,
just
doesn't she?
watched his girlfriend die.
As Anna did.
Cut the guy a bit of slack.
In a cave far to the east dwells a monstrous creature known as an antlion. The pearls you seek form from the fluid the beast secretes as it lays its eggs
Oh,
in
don't say the
sand.
words fluid and
There is no
secretes
overland
in the
route
same
instead.
sentence.
We
That's
must cross
just
the northern
wrong.
shoals to get there. A hovercraft is docked here. With it, we can reach the creature's cave. It can bear
Don't say
us across
fluid
the
and
surf to Kaipo as
secretes.
well. Come.
Moist is
We
fine.
must hurry.
Secretion, that's an ugly word. That's not pleasant. Oh, he's even got that pose.
Farewell, my love.
I think Edward needs to be cut a bit of slack there. Is that a hovercraft? That is a hovercraft. Okay, so I can't. Yes, suddenly a hovercraft. Like, did I miss some explanation for the hovercraft? I don't think I did. Right, what's Edward equipped with? Dream harp. And a ruby wing. Okay. Now I can cross the shoals. Okay. So that's going to take me somewhere. Is that the cave I just came from? Or is that a new one? No, this is a new... Oh, this is the Antlion's Den. This is the Antlion's Den. So we've just saved. That's good. No, this is my first playthrough of 4. It's the only numbered single-player Final Fantasy I haven't played. I did save. I saved a moment ago. I'll save again, just for paranoia's sake. Edward very weak right now. Okay, noted. Oh dear, crit 22. That's not good. Oh, are they? I hadn't noticed that. The dungeon icons are the same as the raids in 14. Huh. I like that they retain the noises for various things between games. Like, I know 3 and 4 have a lot of the same noises because that makes sense. Well, we'll pop out and we'll save again. Is there anything I can auto with him? Hide, salve, birdsong. Bardsong, birdsong. We'll do, okay, lullaby, alluring air, silent verse. Alluring air, I guess, for like basic enemies. Like hopefully they can be confused. Save. Just to be on the safe side, because I wasn't sure. And then we'll try and at least get some of the items from around here if we can help it. At least really your attack's the bigger goblin. I like that. That's handy. Salve splits the effects of a healing item across all allies. That's nice. I will probably be streaming for another half hour or so, Smile Dance. Thank you for asking. I'm getting tense, which is nice. Don't give Edward any augments. Okay. You think sleep's better? I'll trust your judgment on that. No worries, I'll trust that. We'll lullaby instead. Potion. It's handy that I'm getting tense for the kills, because then I can use those. Oh, hello, an Adamantoise. Or something resembling one. Oh, that actually hits quite hard. Oh, do they? Okay, that's fine. They can still attack you if that happens. Sleep safer. No, that makes perfect sense. That's fine. I'll go along with that. No problem. Gold needle. Confusion's one of those really awkward statuses. Like it's one of those ones that like it does wreaks havoc on the party but does nothing to enemies. It's like that's always been the case though. If you're lucky, you might get a rare quest item from the Flans. It's called Rainbow Pudding. A quest item. So, is that something I'm going to actively want to farm for? Finally, Edward's level went up. Learned Life's Anthem. What's that one? No, oh god, buttons. Restore HP. I think that's actually kind of handy. For an auto farm, that's kind of handy. I've heard tales of the pink tails. Is the benefit worth the farm? You don't have to tell me what it is, but is the benefit worth the farm for the rainbow puddings? Because it's something I could do off camera, theoretically. Oh god, the hill gig is stealing. Crikey. I mean, I don't mind doing it if it'll benefit the stream. But I don't want a repeat of... Do you remember the FF1 fiasco? Trying to find the death machine, and it took hours, and it just so wasn't worth it. I have gotten the fairy flute once. Once. New Game Plus definitely worth it for a single playthrough? No. Okay, that's fine. I'll leave it for now then. I can always come back to it because once I finish the game once, I can be more like I can learn more about it. I'm going to use a tent. That's why I came back this way, so I could use a tent to heal and then go back in. Right, okay, so then we'll progress. It's nice that they've done a New Game Plus. I like it when New Game Plus is more than just play through the game but busted. When they actually add things to it to give you a reason to play it a second time, I really like that. And not enough games do it, I don't think. How much does that heal? 7? I hope that scales to something, because that's awful. I mean, I know it's free, but come on. Right, we're changing that. Oh, it keeps healing until Edward... okay, that's less bad then. That's less bad. I haven't gone back to Chrono Trigger since doing the charity stream, to be honest. I haven't gone back to it. I probably should at some point. Yeah, that was the healing bard song. I figured it would be good just to buffer. Edward's level increased. Speed up. That's somewhat useful. Just want to try and get the map finished. The speed's definitely going up a little bit. Oh god. Poor old Edward's getting battered. It's like they know who... I imagine the AI must know who your weakest characters are. Because Rydia's doing pretty well. Because look, they're all targeting Edward. Okay, the regen's handy, actually. That is handy. Cecil's level increased. To be fair, the dude in armor's 10 levels, got 10 levels up on the other one. Oh, augments carry over. That makes sense. Yes, attack Cecil. He has health. You're allowed to attack him. That's fine. I must say, it's funny because Winged Paragon and I were talking about cosplay for stuff like this at one point. I would die to cosplay Dark Knight Cecil. It's such a cool costume. I would die. Might be something I might have to work on at some point because I think it'd be really, really cool. Do it. You make it sound like it's easy. It's not. I like to make something like that would be really difficult, and to commission something like that would be extremely expensive. It's a wishful thought. It's never going to happen. It's a wishful thought. Yeah, there you go. About $2,000. Who like, do I look like someone that has $2,000 available for a costume? And I already have an ambitious cosplay on the way anyway. Oh, thank you very much for the resub, Sarathi. 7 months. Thank you very much. I've told everyone about it before. Yay for FIV. New donation goal. Do you seriously think that I could raise £2,000 off of donation goals? I don't think so. Yay for FIV. That is its name now. It's FIV. Maybe when I've lost some more weight, I'll think about it. When I've lost some more weight, I will think about it. But I think that it's very... there's ambitious and then there's taking the piss. Because at the end of the day, like, I wouldn't know the first thing on how to even begin to do something like that. Can't wait for the Sellers cosplay. I mean, I can pull off 80s in aerobics instructor. We've sidetracked the wall cosplay for now until we finish the garden, because then we'll have an outdoor space to do the productions of stuff in. So it's happening. It's just not going to be for a while. Asahi cosplay. Do you think I can pull off Asahi? I don't think I'm like young looking enough to do Asahi. No, I love Sellers' aerobics instructor outfit. That's the way she has to look. She in my mind, she is Kylie Minogue in the slow video. That is what she is. If you had to guess my age or base appearance, you'd say late 20s. Okay? Most of you know how old I am, right? If you don't know how old I am, if you know how old I am, don't say anything. But I'm curious as to how old you would guess I was. Well, we're definitely going to want a new harp, for sure. Okay. I'm very clearly not 22. 35, you can leave. Shady bitch. I swear you never have anything nice to say to me. I am 32. I will be 33 in May. I need to res... Oh god, I've got to res... Edward. Got to get him up. Luckily, Phoenix Downs on this don't seem quite as rare, so it's not so bad. No, don't run. I am considering doing a subathon stream for my birthday. I'm considering it. Because I've now learned what one is, and I'm like, I might like to try that. Right, we need a bit of cure on the case here. Oh, hold on. Why would I drunk stream? I'm not that kind of person. You've been in my streams how long now? Come on. Yes, I'm 32. I will be 33 in May. I will stream on my birthday for sure. Hot tub stream. I ain't streaming from my hot tub. I am getting one though. Just so you guys know. Shadowblade, that sounds like a thing. Oh, it's the same one. No dual wielding in this one then. Yeah, get me PS5 out and do it from the PlayStation. That'd be good. Oh, Edge is a dual wielder. That makes sense. That makes sense. He is the ninja. See, I know all of the characters for obvious reasons. I've played enough of the crossover games to know, but... Oh yeah, FF5 ninja. Oh, I can't wait to break FF5. I'll think about it. It's not something I would typically do. Poor Edward keeps getting beat on. FF5 is so breakable later on though, but FF5 is why I love Bravely Default, because it's the spiritual successor to it. Oh, absolutely. Like, I considered changing my FF. I mean, what I might do actually is I might think about perhaps setting a goal to do a sub goal or something for doing the random job one. I can't remember what they call it. 4-job fiesta. That's the one. I might set a goal for that because I've never done it before and I love FF5. And it'll be about the right time of year as well, I think. See, FF5 and Octopath are not the two that I would link to one another, I don't think. Yeah, I would say FF6 I would have thought more. Have a lovely night, Tirana. Thank you for coming in. I quite enjoy doing these map completions because it gives you a reason to farm. Or to actually look around. More than just the chest might be here, it might not. Because that always winds me up. Yeah, I've heard the 4-job fiesta is cool. I've seen it before, and I might consider doing one myself. Because if I've done one charity thing, I can do another. So there we go. That would be that's a nice idea. We've come up with that together, guys. Not that it's much of a together thing, because it's well. When is 4-job fiesta actually held as an event usually? Because I can't slow down, because otherwise I'll end up not having any of my stuff done before. 98%. Where have I missed a pixel? Okay, I cannot see where I've missed anything. The bottom. What, the actual exit? Yeah, I guess so. Must be that. The tip. Just the tip. Yeah, it was that. Okay, fair enough. Some Phoenix Downs. Nice. Is there a reason to go around the outside? Round the outside, round the outside? Okay, I was told to run if I saw one of these. June. We might be alright, actually. If we hit this fairly hard, we might be okay for June. Possibly. That'd be very cool timing if it turns out that that's the way it is. Very cool timing. No, there's nothing around the outside. Lamias. Go on, give me a nice slap there. It's alright, it was nice to check. It was a good idea to check at least. Edward seems like quite a good farming character in general. If it's only when he gets hit that the regen wears off. I believe I've explored everything. I believe. Did I go in the middle room? Let me go back and have a look. Oh, let me just double check. We'll double check. They look like Lamias. I might not have done. Let me go and try. Let's try it. After. It's after FanFest. No, I didn't. There you go. No, I didn't. Potions. Good call, guys. Good call. Oh, and there's a save point and some chests. Nice. Phoenix down. Emergency exit. Ether. I may well do. I may well do. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, I mean, I'm planning things like day to day, so I can't plan everything all like the whole time. We'll have a quick tent up. And then time to take a boss out. Oh, thank you very much for the sub there, Secret Desk Clan. It's true. No cane. The tent is flat. It's just the way it is. The tent is very flat. So darkness won't help. Well, I'm sure it'll still help. Yeah, the regen on Edward, not bad, actually. Like, I know I gave it shade at the beginning, but I still didn't really know what it did. I didn't even put that 2 and 2 together, if I'm perfectly honest. Well, I've got a quick level up. Why not? Hyde, then Bard Song. The Antlion can't hit him. Okay. So how does Hyde work in this then? Is he literally invulnerable when he's hiding? Because if that's the case, why would you never not hide? Okay, so you use Bard Song, then hide? WWE, there's something I've never taken an interest in. No shade to those who do. Antlion. Eek! There's nothing to fear. Antlions are quite docile. They won't harm humans. Here, let me take one of her pearls. Nicely done, Edward. Rydia, with me. Yeah, nicely done, Ed. Darkness. Blizzard, I think you said, right? So, Bard Song, Life's Anthem. Yeah, weak to ice. Good damage, good damage. Counters pincers. Oh, I think I better cure, actually, in that case. Counters magic when its eyes are red. So keep an eye on its eyes. Oh, there we go. Oh, poor old Edward does take a beating, doesn't he? If I don't cast magic on it, then it'll be fine. Okay, now I can cast magic on it, because it counts as non-magic now. Yeah. Gotcha. I'm with it. Don't really want to cast that, so I might just... if I Darkness again, ready for when its magic goes up. And then Cure All. Just keep everyone safe for the time being. Wait for him to change his eye colour. And then Darkness Slap. There we go. Ooh, nice crit. Nice crit. And it's dead. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Definitely having a smoother ride with this than I am with 3. Definitely having a smoother ride with this than 3. Rydia's level jumped. Edward's level jumped. But Cecil's did not. Sand Pearl. It makes no sense. Why would an antlion try to harm us? Monster populations are swelling and beasts once harmless now turn hostile. Something is afoot. Cecil, we have to get back to Rosa. Right, let's go. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with it being... Right, let's warp. Emergency exit. What, was there one on the floor that I didn't see? Oh, warp is by the floor. Oh, okay. That's fine. Oh, it's an item. Did I pick it up? Okay, fair enough. In which case, I'll just go to the save point then. Yeah, it's a bit grim, isn't it? Here, Rosa, have some bodily secretions from a bug. So if I go back this way, then I can go to the save point, and I think that's actually going to be a really nice place to leave the stream, because we know where we're going next. We've made a good chunk of progress. Very happy with it so far. Very enjoyable. Very enjoyable. So we'll have a quick tent, have a save, and then that'll be nice. This is the Steam version. Steam version. Because it's the version I own, and it's the one I want to play. Right, so we'll have a quick save there. And I think that's going to be a lovely place to end the stream. So... thank you all very much for coming. Very excited to be hitting this game very, very hard. Because it's so far so good, for sure. Loving it. And if you are watching this on YouTube, of course, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell for notifications on any more FF4 streams that I'm going to be doing. Because, honestly, this being one that I haven't experienced before, really, really enjoying it so far. So thank you very much for being a part of Countup. So... thank you all very much, and I will see you next time. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.